So this is going to be a 7-day forecast for, to me, a 7-day forecast, full moon energies, all that jazz, right? So we're going to see what the energies are for the next 7 days following the full moon. So this is a very emotional moon right now, and I feel like a lot of releases going on. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. Letting go of a lot of illusions, clearing out illusions, clearing out delusions, being clear, and it like sets you on the path for the next 2 weeks to know what it is that you want to move forward with, calling into your existence for the new moon that's coming up. Hey, Nola. I might go live on TikTok after this because I'm going to do some live questions. But this is just going to be a 7-day forecast. Yeah, here goes that Ace of Cups in reverse again. So I definitely feel like there is emotional release, right? I'm hearing trauma. So there's some sort of conflict and betrayal that's being released here. I also feel like abundance follows. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Justice card, and it's so crazy because we have Pisces. The moon is in Pisces, right? But Neptune is retrograde, which is the ruler of Pisces, and we also have Saturn retrograde in Pisces as well, and that's all about karma. That's all about karma. So, with all this action going on in Pisces, check on your local Pisces, or if you have Pisces in your moon or rising, let me know in the comments. What are you releasing? What is shaking up in your life right now? It's like big emotional changes here with the Ace of Cups. I also feel like with the Justice card ruling at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So somebody's intuition is blocked. I feel like there's an energy of, like I said, it's breaking delusions. And I feel like there may have been a misconception, or maybe somebody's like outright lying to themselves or, to other people. The thing about people who lie to other people is often that they lie to themselves, right? Some people are so good at lying to themselves, they don't even realize when they're lying to other people because they genuinely are not in touch with the truth. And I feel like that's what comes out here with this High Priestess in reverse. It's almost like creating a reality that you're comfortable with so that you don't have to deal with the reality that you're in. And I feel like this is how somebody heals conflict here. Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. By just compartmentalizing everything and not really understanding how deeply things are connected, and how insignificant things are really significant. I feel like there has been an elephant in the room for a really long time, and there's somebody here who just straight up has ignored it. It feels like there's a balance of priorities here, and it may not be love right now. There's with this Queen of Pentacles energy, someone really needs to focus on themselves and on their finances and situations. And I feel like there's a lot of conflict and betrayal in a love situation, or with up to, and I'm not judging, but it could be up to 5 lovers or like 5 past relationships or something. All right, but the number 5 definitely signifies change. And I made a post today on the Facebook page that had 555-999-1010. This is the ending of a cycle, honey. And I feel like there's a healing going on where somebody is recognizing that there's a lot of positive karma in letting certain people go because they're able to reach the stability that they're looking for. Yeah, I feel like there's been a halt in forward motion. There are some projects, some plans that have been on halt because there's some situation here that needed to be let go of or needed to be released. That's external, right? But internally, there's an attitude here almost feels like rose-colored glasses about someone or a situation. This could be a family member, right? With the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a commitment. It could be a friend where there's a revelation of someone's true colors and there's conflict. It almost feels like there's a relationship here that's severed, and this could definitely, it feels like family. It could be friendships too. It could be any, you know what, just take it how it resonates, if it resonates at all. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but I definitely feel like hi sky blessings. Yeah, really any mutable sign, but I do see Libra here as well. Yeah, it feels like someone that you love, right? And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just someone that you love. You're recognizing that as much as you want them to be a certain way. Okay, let me make this internal. There is a relationship for the next 7 days, right? This may have already happened. This may be happening now. This may be, something that is about to happen because it's a forecast, right? There's a relationship that comes to a head, basically, and there may be conflict. With this Four of Swords in reverse, I'm getting no rest for the wicked. That's crazy. No rest for the wicked. It downright feels like there's conflict and somebody's getting blocked here within the next week. And I feel like this conflict is what really sheds light on I'm hearing a certain behavior or certain pattern or certain lifestyle someone has that no longer resonates with who you are. And it's internal because there's a balance of priorities. A lot of you guys watching have been taking focus on what are your true priorities, what are your goals, what it is that you want to change about yourself or what you're striving for. Think about the last moon cycle, the last new moon, and what it is that you decided that you wanted to call in or bring into your life. If you have been doing the work in healing yourself, you manifest people out of your life by manifesting the things that you want in your life. There are certain people that just can't go with you, and I feel like there may have been an instance where it feels like someone came back into your life, maybe during Mercury retrograde. You got close with someone, or maybe there were signs during Mercury retrograde, like the beginning of the end for some people. But it feels like you're outgrowing someone, and it also feels like at a certain point, right, this person resonated with you a lot, and it was because of the conflict that you had inside. So now that you're healing that conflict, or you're doing what it takes to be more balanced here with the Two of Pentacles and the Justice card, now that you're seeking more balance and more stability in your life, this person no longer resonates with you because the version of you that you were when you connected with this person is no longer the person that you're being called to be for your future. They don't align with where you're going. They align with where you came from. It sounds like me and my best friend. I know the time is coming. Yeah. Hey, I'm surprised you're even up right now. Thank you for joining, y'all. I appreciate it. It does. It feels like, and with the Ace of Cups, it almost makes me want to cry. I'm getting chills. It feels like, especially if this is a friendship, it just feels like a deep love, or like a family member. It just, specifically if this is a friendship or a family member, it could be love, it could be romantic, but it feels like if it's someone who feels like a part of your tribe or part of your family, and it hurts because at some point you and this person were just alike. That's why they're in your energy. That's why they're in your life. Because at some point y'all were the same. But as you're growing, you're realizing this person is not, or as you're changing, or as you're becoming more mature, this person doesn't reflect who you are anymore. So you're kind of vibrating out of their energy. It doesn't have to be beef, but I feel like because of the mindset of this person or the ways of this person or the habits of this person, I hurt her feelings, but I meant what I said. That's a Sagittarius thing to say. I hurt her feelings, but I meant what I said. I probably should have said it like that, but I meant what the fuck I said. And if anything, I'm gonna apologize for how I said it, but not what I said, because I meant what I said. That's not funny. Yeah, because words do hurt people. But there is conflict here in the middle of the week. Okay. And it feels like it keeps somebody up at night, but at the end of the day, it's like you may have to block someone in order to, you may find, because I almost said it backwards, it's like you may find your peace and your stability on your own, right? For some of y'all, it's like also with this full moon energy, you may be growing your garden, working on your hair, your skin, your fitness, becoming more healthy, making more meals at home. And it just feels like when you finally have this conflict with this person, right? The peace that you have afterwards, it keeps you up at night initially. But the peace that you have afterwards, the stability that you see is possible, the fertility, right? Because you're pregnant with purpose. You feel as though you feel it. And it's like, and this may be a confirmation, right? Like one of many confirmations. Some of you may see a rabbit. You may just see a rabbit like out in public, like, what the hell? I didn't know they had rabbits right here. You may see a rabbit. But you're fertile with purpose. Especially if you're looking towards, if you ask for maybe during the last moon cycle for like more money, more stability, a better home or something like that. It's like the version of you that you were when you met this person is not in alignment with what it is that you're asking for. So on an external level, these people have to go, but it's a reflection of the parts of yourself that you're growing out of. Because I do want to share emphasis on the fact that at one point y'all were the same. And so you're trying to balance, right? And I feel like this really comes in with justice at the bottom, right? I feel like there's a strong sense of remembering where you came from or trying to make sure that you are down to earth, that you remain. I hate the word humble because humble feels too much like humiliate. But it's like you're trying to remain grounded and you're trying to remain down to earth, so you don't want to feel like it's like almost the guilt here. And I feel like that's the internal conflict that manifests externally as a fight with this person, because you don't want to feel like, oh, I'm moving into money, or I'm moving up in status, or I'm getting these new things and I can't fuck with old people no more because I'm better than them. It doesn't feel like you think you're better than them. And I feel like if anything, that's where this big emotional loss comes in, because it's like you don't want to get every material thing you want in life and then turn around and shit on the people that you grew up with. That's not where this is coming from. But you can also, with a logical mind, when you balance it, right? Because there's a lot of balance going on here. When you truly, with a mature mind, look at it, you're like, bro, like, the places that I want to go, this person would show up late to. The rooms that I want to be in, this person couldn't hold a conversation there. The people that I want to be around, like, that are going to be important to my purpose and why I'm here, this person will make a crude joke towards them or something. It's like you can literally see how this person, and because you're not choosing to leave this person behind, this person is choosing not to grow because of the healing and the work that you're doing. This person could also make those choices to grow, but they're not choosing to do that. And it's not your responsibility. That's this conflict, because it's not your responsibility to hold their hand and help them heal. You are responsible for yourself. So there's this sense of like conflict internally that may manifest as an argument or a disagreement with this person, simply because of the guilt or the upset that you feel inside of really loving this person and wanting them to come along, but accepting the fact that they are okay with how they are. They were okay, like however you were before, that you didn't like, and you're like, okay, I want to change something in my life. They're okay that on that frequency. They're okay living there. They're fine with their circumstance, and they're not really looking to grow. And they're kind of wondering why you feel the need to change anything. Yeah, this is a collective reading. I'm going to go live on TikTok after this is over. TikTok Jazz Don't Play. And I'm going to do questions over there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel bad about hurting her feelings, but then relieved. Like, I'm glad not to have to carry that load. Yeah. All my payment information is in the description, okay? All my payment information is in the description, but I definitely feel like internally there's a struggle because there is a lot of love for this person. This is not on no stuck up shit. This is on some damn, like I can't do it for you. Like, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And I feel like ultimately communication is going to be stopped. If you would visit this person's home, that's not happening anymore either. I'm going to clarify some more. I have my look at this. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So definitely, oh yeah, I didn't elaborate on that. You guys feel fertile. You feel like once you disconnect from this person, you feel how much it's like you call your power back, right? And you feel how strong you are, or how much peace of mind you have, or how stable you are without this person around. And I feel like it's almost like you can sense that this unlocks your blessings. Like, the energy shifts, you can feel it, you feel lighter, you feel like more stable, you just feel more beautiful, something where you're just like, damn, this feels good not to have to fuck with this person no more. And it sucks, and it just emotionally it sucks, but you're like, but I feel myself propelling forward. I feel like you can, like, there were a block in your way, and now what it is that you asked for. And it doesn't even have to be material. It doesn't have to be a job. It doesn't have to be a house. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It can just be like you asking God for more peace. You asking God for protection. You asking God for a more stable home for your kids. If this person has a drinking problem, this is not going to be conducive to the peace that you want in your house. I'm sorry. If you asking God for more patience, and this person is always like making crude jokes or doing shit to fuck with your patience, it's like, you know, if you're asking God to help you be more obedient, and this person is constantly ignoring the signs, it's just like, oh well, they're in the way somehow. If this is a partner, you may have, and this is tricky. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups. If this is a partner, like a romantic partner, you may have asked God for a relationship. This is so fucked up, but I have to say it because it's coming through. You may have asked God for a more like peaceful relationship, or like a more solid relationship, or like true love to really like be in your heart or whatever, thinking that this was going to change that other person, thinking that this was going to be what makes this other person step up or change their ways. But what God is saying is, okay, this person is unwilling to change, because we all have free will, right? So since this person is unwilling to do what's necessary in order to create the thing that you're asking for in your relationship, this person has to go. You'll get a new partner. As I do that, then the King of Hearts shows up. Water sign energy. It simply feels like you're outgrowing someone who has chosen not to. Yeah, and again, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys may have Earth in your chart. It doesn't have to be, but you're definitely showing up in a very stable energy, like mentally stable, financially stable, good health, like a nice home, taking care of yourself. I'm getting lots of 6th house energy. Okay, happy birthday, Virgos. It feels like there's a heavy energy on scheduling too. Like I said, if you want to be more on time, somebody has like a goal to be more on time or to be more organized. And again, this person, you want to be more organized, but this person is a slob. They're a mess, and they don't think, and they're in the way, like, and they don't want to change. It's not weird. Thank you, Nola. I literally said peace out loud. Yes. So this is now, it's giving romantic. I have the Two of Pentacles out here also. For some of you guys, as a romantic situation, there may be someone here who is juggling you and someone else. They may be in between you and someone else, or they may be confused, or it seems like they don't know what they want. But at the end of the day, I feel like your energy is to heal from whatever this is. To be honest, it feels like there's a person here who isn't looking for as much of an emotional. It's like someone between these two people, right? Someone is very slow to make a decision. And this doesn't feel like a committed relationship. It very much feels like talking stage or like something like that. It doesn't feel like a full. But this Queen of Pentacles, this is the commitment. I see the King and Queen of Cups here, right? And it feels like there's a lot of back and forth energy. And I feel like it's the mostly coming from this masculine energy. This masculine energy is going back and forth between his options. And I feel like that uncertainty, no answer is an answer, honey. I just heard pick me, choose me, love me. You know, like Carrie and Mr. Big. That's what it's given. Mr. Big was so freaking toxic. But anyway. No, that wasn't Carrie and Mr. Big. That was the Meredith. Meredith said that on Grey's Anatomy. She was talking to Derek and she said, pick me, choose me, love me. But Derek was married to someone else. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm getting this energy where this person may seem like they're going back and forth, like they're unsure, but they are sure. They know exactly what they want, and it doesn't seem like they're able to communicate in a mature way here with the Jack of Diamonds. It doesn't seem like they're able to communicate in a mature way that they want to be somewhere else, because they still want the benefit of being able to come in and out of someone's life, or to be able to there's a conflict here in the center of, in the middle of the week, right? There's a conflict here about someone being slow to give or not giving as much, and this could be time or finances, and there's conflict about that, and that there's there's a reason for this. There's your sign. This is a reason for that, right? Then we have the Six of Hearts going to the Four of Swords in reverse. As I said before, there's no rest for the wicked. Somebody's not able to sleep at night because they're thinking about someone from their past. They're thinking about a soulmate connection. And I feel like there's this energy here with this King of Hearts where someone may be going back and forth. I'm going to say it. I feel like there's a placeholder here. It feels like someone is using someone else as a placeholder because they lost a situation. They lost out on a situation that they really wanted to be in, and there was someone left behind, right? Like, let's say somebody gets out of a marriage or breaks up with somebody or stops talking to somebody, but the other people that they still have other people that they're dating or flirting with or whatever, like they're going with the next best thing, the next best option. And so this person is thinking, oh, okay, well, it feels like, and I feel like this could, for a lot of y'all, this could be you. Like somebody knew about you, or somebody knew that you exist, or somebody knew that this person was giving to you, and now it's like there's conflict. Or this could be you. I don't know, put yourself where you belong. Like there's some sort of conflict about one person got something, now I want the same thing, and the person's not as willing to, because the person's not as willing to give because this is not what they want. They seem unsure because this is not what they want. They're slow to give because this is not what they want. And I feel like there's this healing energy coming in to this Queen of Hearts energy, where they're recovering from feeling betrayed about this situation. Um, yeah. Because at the bottom of the deck, right, twice out here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's somebody, again, who is working on there's somebody who's more stable. There's somebody who's more stable. And it doesn't have to be financially. It could be mentally, emotionally. And I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles right over top of the Ace of Cups, this is the loss that this person is suffering from. Because it seems like, again, you could have walked away from this person because they weren't growing. In a relationship sector, they weren't growing. And they went with whoever else they were talking to or whatever. And they're mourning you. It's like they're mourning you while they juggle other people. It's like the other people are feeling conflict. There's conflict because there's a big difference in how they showed up for you and how they show up for these other people, and it's notable and it's obvious. And instead of and it's almost like the way that you carry see this Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She is a queen, and she knows that she is a queen and that she holds her value. No one else holds her value but her, right? I'm just gonna say that. And I feel like that's the difference. That I just heard that's the gold standard. That is the gold standard. And the reason why these other people were not, y'all remember Hot Damn I Rock when he made the bottom bitch theory? The bottom bitch the bottom bitch is the basis on which all these other bitches will stand, right? So when you lose your bottom bitch, then you left with a whole bunch of bitches that do little shit for you, but they don't really hold you down like the stable bitch. And somebody lost their bottom bitch, basically. And it's so funny. I like I like the videos he used to make. I don't know, he be making weird shit now, but if you ever seen the bottom bitch theory, that's funny. But yeah. It's like the 80-20 rule. Somebody may have wanted to you may have somebody wanted to maybe see their options or weigh their options or whatever, and then you're like, okay, well, I'll just make the decision for you. Like I said, where you're going, you may have been manifesting stability, loyalty, fidelity, honesty. This person didn't want to do that. They wanted to juggle. They wanted to see what else was out there. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. So you said, okay, I'm going to make the decision for you. You walked away. And this also may be, alternatively, right? Somebody putting work over you, or somebody putting finances over you, or something like that. Somebody just feeling like they were hot shit. That's all it is. Somebody got cocky. And they lost the situation with you, feeling like they wanted to see if the grass was greener somewhere else. Now they're left with a whole bunch of different pieces that aren't fully fulfilling them. And it's like somebody feels, it's like they're really, I don't know, I want to say they're really hungry. Somebody might be really hungry. Somebody feels like they're hungry, but they're never full. Like they could, I don't know, somebody may be eating their feelings. It's like the feeling of being in a room full of people and still feeling alone. It's like there's a yearning. Some people want each other. Some people crave each other, desire each other. This person yearns for your energy, and they only recognize it once you're gone. I feel like there's a healing here, right? I feel like you're able to heal and move on, and then it's almost the same situation. Once you recognize the stability that you have, or you start to really hone in again. I never really, this doesn't feel like you lost yourself in this person. It feels like they shook you for a while, and before they got you off your game, you walked away. Like you walked away before shit got too hectic. You're like, oh, I'm not feeling this, and bounced off. And maybe they're not used to that. Maybe they weren't expecting that because, like I said, they're kind of cocky. Maybe they weren't expecting that, but it feels like someone here knows their value and they know what they're worth, and they're like, well, this is kind of, it's kind of sprinkle, but it's like, well, you paying $50 and the benefits not that good over here. It's almost like somebody might look at relationships like a job, or like just basically like weighing. It's like while they were doing their weighing up, right, thinking that they had it like that, somebody else was weighing up too. And I feel like this may have to do with the past. This may have to do with the past. This person may have felt like they were just, like I said, they got cocky with you, but they may not have realized, like in the past, oh baby, my relation, I have way better relationships to this. Like your standard, you know your worth because your standard is already high. Like you may already have been used to being treated better than this. So whereas though the other options that they had were satisfied with less, you were not impressed with the more that they were giving you than these other people, because you've had people do more than this person. So while this person is feeling like they're hot shit, you're feeling like they're breadcrumbing you because they're used to doing that to simple-minded bitches and getting away with it. And that was just not enough for you. And then it's the point where you recognize this is the best that this person can do, and it's not good enough for me. And the worst thing in the world is when somebody feeds you breadcrumbs and acts like it's a Thanksgiving meal, because it's like, again, it's that feeling of still feeling hungry. And now that's maybe what you felt when you were with this person. Now they feel like that when they're with other people, because you may have upped their standard. Say la. It's something that's different. And I know niggas say that all the time, right? Because they want to get some cat. But it's something that's different about you. A lot of people are on the same type shit. A lot of people in this life are exactly the same, and a lot of people will compete, right? It's a lot of, like, sir, I've been kept my whole life. Hello, yes. You're like, my daddy bald headed, okay? He kept saying he didn't know what he wanted, so I left. Yeah. As you should. Period. No answer is an answer. Yeah. I feel like there may be people who are satisfied with competing over the little bit of time they get from this person, the little bit of money they get. They will compete. They will compete with as many girls as they have to over the little bit of time, the little bit of energy, the little bit of dick, the little bit of the scraps, right? It's bitches that's fighting over scraps, and you're like, look, this ain't my life. Exactly like Nola said, I've been kept my whole life, please. Okay? I'm not, yeah, like, take these breadcrumbs back. I wanted a meal, bitch. What the fuck is this? And I feel like this kinda, I don't know if, I feel like this person is experiencing a loss, a sense of loss. But I feel like more so than that, and this is the problem, right? More so than that, this person is, their ego has been hurt. Like, yeah, they're hurt. Like, yeah, their feelings are hurt, but it's their ego that takes the hit, because there's an aspect about this that is like, you're doing better. You're doing better with that. I feel like their ego is hurt because they really genuinely felt like they were probably the best nigga you ever fucked with. But they see how good you're doing on your own and the things that you do for yourself and how you love yourself and take care of yourself. And they're like, damn, I guess I really wasn't doing shit for shorty like I thought I was. Like, and that hurts their ego and their pride, which hurts their feelings even more. Right? So with that, I feel like this person does lose out on sleep thinking about the past and thinking about the connection. There's like a soulmate bond. They may have felt like they knew you forever, or they may have overestimated the fact They may have felt like they knew you forever, or they may have overestimated the fact that there was an immediate closeness, like a soul recognition, where they felt like they knew you very well, but they didn't actually know you very well. Because if they knew better, they would have did better, and they would have known that you're not one of them. But they didn't know that. They felt like they knew, but they didn't know, honey. Yeah, but they learn real quick. But I also feel like with this Joker energy, the baddest thing about you, right? The coldest thing about you is that you ain't no fucking hoe. It would be easier, and I'm not hoe shaming, baby. I was such a whore. I loved every second of it, but I'm not no more. Let me cook, okay? It's easy to walk away from somebody with an immature person like this. Well, they are showing up as a king, so, but they have their immature ways. I could just feel it. They're immature, they're cocky, they're egoic. I feel like this person knows that you're not no slut, so they can try to tell themselves that you're just like everyone else. But when they see you moving on and you don't just hop into another man, they see you working on your business. They see you taking better care of your kids. Not that you ever slack during a relationship, but you know what I mean. Like, we all have goals for our children, whereas though it's like, oh, I don't know, I never took them to Disney before, let me take them to Disney. Oh, they never snorkel before, let me, like that. That's what I mean when I say doing better for your kids. I'm not speaking at all that you ever slacked on your kids during a relationship, but your drive to want to take care of them in a luxurious way, to give them luxury, to give them great experiences, to treat yourself better. You took that energy and you invested it in yourself, because your worth is in yourself. It's not in another man's pants. And it's easy for an immature man to look at you after the relationship and say, well, she was a hoe anyway. She happened from dick to dick anyway. This man misses you to his core because he knows that you are not no fucking slut. You're not a bad person. It's not like, if they would maybe be able to rationalize their behavior if they were able to say, well, she was in love with someone else the whole time. It's like the ghost of your past may be there, where you remember family members that have treated you well. Your father treated you better than that. Your grandfather set the standard really high. Your brother set the standard really high. Even a past lover that you don't deal with no more may have set the standard really high, but it's not like you're jumping from dick to dick. And this person recognizes that, and it would be, like I said, it would be easier for them to just pass the buck on their behavior if they were able to say certain things like, thank you, Nola. I'm not even seeing it. I'm not even seeing it. I keep over elaborating, but basically it would be easier for them to pass the buck and make excuses for their behavior if they were able to say that you were out here belligerent, drunk, acting like a hoe, doing crazy things, being irresponsible, but you're not. And if they can't say that. And lastly, yeah, like, you're not out here, you're not. Because, and it's not that you can't. You could. You look good. You smell good. Coochie clean. Okay, house clean. Bills paid. Taking care of your garden. Think about Jody's mom, when she taking care of her garden. So that makes it harder. It makes it harder for this person to be like, yeah, you know what, fuck that bitch. Because they realizing that they lost a solid ass bitch, and they stuck with these chicken heads that's fighting over crumbs. And they like, it almost feels like they're embarrassed of the people that they were actually considering to the people that they were actually considered. They're embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. The concept of that video, right? The concept of that video is that the person married and committed to a person that ended up cheating on them. That's basically what it is. So take that how you want to. Their third party may have had a third party, and they like, damn, the fuck? I just lost out on this situation with this stable ass bitch to be with this emotional ass bitch that don't know how to keep her fucking legs closed. So there's conflict here. There's conflict here over how they feel about you, and I feel like somebody is losing sleep thinking about the past. Somebody is embarrassed, and I feel like it's another hit to their ego because they're embarrassed about who they thought about choosing over you. At the same time, simultaneously, they can see that you're doing better without them. So it's like, damn, like they just, and it's some hater ass energy because it's like, damn, like I'm hearing survivor in my head. They didn't think they, thought I wouldn't grow without you, but I'm richer. Yeah. Yeah. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over. Self-destruct, but I'm still here. And even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. Okay, period. That's what it's given. Because they felt like you was one of them, and you was never one of them. It never gave that. But they got cocky and feeling like they got cocky, feeling like they knew you and they knew how you were gonna react to things, and they could play in your face, and you was like, oh no, I'm not really with that. Or feeling like they could break from you. It just wasn't working. And I definitely see here where now mind you, this could be something that already happened, something that's playing out right now, or something, because this is a forecast, something that may be playing out within the next 7 days, because that's the whole intention of this reading. So with the 7 of clubs to the 8 of wands, like I said again, it feels like you definitely set boundaries with this person, and you stop communicating with them. If they live close to you, you stop making trips to their house. If they don't live close to you, you stop, texting them, calling them. It's like there's a block here. You had to put up boundaries, and you no longer communicate with this person. If you do, it's very slow. If yeah, it doesn't feel like this is a situation where you live with this person. But at the end of the day, like I said, it feels like justice. This may have been this person's karma. This may have been their karma, because they tried to play with you. They tried to shortchange you, and now they get to see you doing well without them, and you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. The negotiation period is over. The deal has already been sealed. Like I said, a lot of y'all chose for this person. There's really nothing to say. What did Summer Walker say? Or was that SZA? I done seen all I need to something. I don't know. Yeah. No Love, in the song No Love, SZA says something like, I done seen all I need to. It's like, that's it, buddy. It's a wrap. You done showed me everything that you had. You gave me what you made try to make me believe was the best, and I'm not impressed. So I'm ready to bounce. And that's just what it is. So hopefully this reading helped you guys. I'm gonna be going live on TikTok in just a little while. I gotta charge my phone. I'm gonna be going live on TikTok to do paid questions. So make sure you head on over there. My TikTok is Jazz Don't Play. So find me at Jazz Don't Play at TikTok. All right, you're welcome. If you do want a personal reading, my personal readings are in the description. You can go to AstroEsthetician.com and book a personal reading. Okay. All right. You're welcome. All right, so for anybody that I'm going to see on TikTok, give me a little while. I'm going to charge my phone, or at least put my phone on the charger, and then I'm going to go on TikTok to do paid questions. All right. Thank y'all. See you later. Bye.